I'm going to show you how you create a beat and use the drums. Here we go. Then we're going to go into set overview. Again, tap on shift and then the first button on the bottom left will get you into set overview. You can then choose an unlit one or one that you're working on already. And then you can also then, once you've done that, tap on the first track to get your drums up. Each one of these will then trigger different drum samples from the rack in, for example, kick, snare. And then if you want to be able to change any of the sounds, you basically change the pad you want to edit. So say, maybe this one here I'm not particularly happy with. You can click and then change the sound that you want. So for example, that sounds quite good. I'm going to select that one. That pad then becomes the sound that you wanted to be able to do. So you can go. So that's a really nice way to be able to then edit those pads really simply and quickly. So adding effects to the drum pad then, if you want to be able to add some effects. So for example, maybe the one that we did earlier on, then what you can do is you can use the click wheel to then scroll through the different effects for that particular one. So you got reverb, saturator, that kind of things. And then you just select the one that you want. If you're not sure about the drums and you want to change the drums, you just select any one of these. And you can just change. Let's create our basic kick drum pattern. So pad 1 is usually the kick drum pad. Snare drum pattern is usually pad 2. Hi-hat's usually on 3. And then what you can do is you can then press record. And then press stop once you've recorded. So once you've listened to it back, then what you can do is you can go and tap into note mode. And then when you go into set overview, tap this one. And then your rhythm is ready to be played. If you want to remove a note, just select the one that you want and then you can just delete just by tapping delete as well, and that will work quite well. But I quite like the one I've just done, so I'm just going to keep it as it is. To change the volume of a particular pad, first of all you have to tap the pad you want to change. In this case, this one here, hold it down and then use the volume button on the right hand side to change it. And as you can see, as you increase the volume, it goes louder, and as you decrease, it gets quieter. As long as you hold down the button, that particular pad will be changed. If you don't, then the whole drum tracks will be altered. So you don't want that to be the case. So make sure you hold down the one you want, and then you'll be absolutely fine. So once you've done your basic drum rhythm, you can then select other tracks and then add in others. You can then change the sound of these if you want to. So you can do that and then add in your melody and harmony, which is what we'll go on to do in the next video.